He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. The throw. And the pass is incomplete and charged loose by the hit.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Bringing the heat. And they got him. A sack denies to try to convert on 4th down. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Pushed it forward down to the 5, and now looking at 3rd and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Leaves it with the running back. Pass the 1st down marker and still running. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Play action on 1st down. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warwick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag. It's just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag that could take it to the house and make big plays.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Seminoles have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Smithers into space. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
Really good job by this offense, understanding where the sticks are. It's third down and short. The QB makes the pitch, good, accurate pitch, and then he does the rest. Gets north-south and gets the first down.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense looks as if it's coming. Gonna swing it on second down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. First play of the period will be a second down. The give is to Williams. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Seminoles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Corralled short of the line to gain. The Noles headed quickly to the line. On fourth down, looking to pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. The sure hands, it's White. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Wants to throw it. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint and try to put some points on the board.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Bell. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Rifles it down the middle. Snags it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 41-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he loses the football on the return.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Back to throw, it's Moss. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get into your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. Third down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up fourth.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Working that left side now. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. A little over half a minute to play before halftime as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the left. Creates a little room. He goes out of bounds and a good tough run to give them a little breathing room. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making the play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Moving away from pressure. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the 1st half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to do it here in the 1st half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. And the Cardinals will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll keep it on the ground to start the 2nd half. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, and at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a seam wide open. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Knowles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a heat. Flushed out of the pocket. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the 1st series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handballs. So why wouldn't we try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking to pass, it's Castellanos. Scrambling away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage.
Turning on the Jets. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pass.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the option. The pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Defense has it, they're on the move. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. From the gun, running back on the move. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers. Owning.
It's a running room. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. On the ground with the counter. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Give to Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to adjust the pattern. He's got it on the move. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Castellanos. Pressure coming. He's dropped on the sack, and now the hill gets even steeper. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Push down for the tackle. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? Well,